Thank you for joining me for what is my very first video. We're starting off small today with a very basic, straightforward project, but it's actually something that's really, really special to me. On my most recent trip to Japan, we were walking through all the old thrift shops, secondhand stores, what have you. And I found a whole bunch of beautiful kimono. Before actually going on this trip, I had started following a lot of creators and companies whose purpose it was to repurpose or upcycle all these old kimono. There's a ton on the secondhand market, and they're actually relatively affordable. So naturally, I thought, I can do that. This is the start of what I hope will be an ongoing series where I repurpose, upcycle, give new life to the kimonos I picked up and brought home with me. Anyway, so today we're going to start with a cute little yukata. Yukatas are less formal kimono, generally cotton. This one is a light cotton weave. If you haven't figured it out yet, I absolutely love purple, and you may hate me by the end of this series because most of the stuff I make is purple. Anyway, so I picked up this one, I believe, for around $25. It was a little small for me. It had seen better days. There was a lining at one point. It was a little stained. It really just needs some love. So what we'll do to get started on this, I've already started it actually, is unpicking all the seams and pieces. We want to separate these into pieces of fabric. And once this is all unpicked, we will throw it into the wash, dry, give it a good iron, and then we will start tackling the pattern. I hate unpicking. It is the most boring thing in the world to me. But now we're unpicked and ready to go.
Okay, so let's quickly talk about the design process for this yukata. As I was designing this, when I originally bought it in the store, what I was picturing was a big flared full circle skirt. But as I kind of started drawing this, I thought, you know what, it would be so cute to make this a pinafore dress. Don't know why, I don't own one, I've never worn one. Let's see how it goes. So as I was designing this, I already knew I wanted to make an attempt at a fully adjustable waist here. I knew I needed that panel there with the tie back. Made notes of, okay, did I need grommets to do this? Did I want leather ties? And essentially just making myself a bit of a shopping list and a key design point list so that when I started hunting for a design to use, I knew exactly what pieces I wanted included in that. And I even started planning out the skirt panels of, okay, what would I actually need to do this, knowing I would have to split the panels, knowing that I didn't want a seam line down the front here. And of course, pockets. Pockets are always the most important feature of a dress. Okay, so that's the kind of thought process for the design here. Now let's chat about the pattern I used and some adjustments.
So, given I'm still learning, I opted to get a pattern to follow for this design. But it's fairly simple, and really, you could easily do it without a pattern. The basic components are just a circle skirt, waist, front, and straps. I did end up making some modifications to the basic pattern. I expanded the front panel, got rid of the buckles, expanded the waistline because I like a thicker waist, and elongated the skirt. At the back, I also added an expandable lacing section. I ended up having to cut the skirt into smaller panels so that they would fit onto my fabric bolt. Kimono fabric bolts are actually quite narrow, so it can be a challenge to work with.
I may have put this project on hold for a week or 3. One to go on vacation, and the other because we had words and weren't getting along for reasons that I will share with you in just a moment. So, she's almost done. Let me just grab it. Okay, so let me move this back a bit so you can see the full thing. All right, so beautiful. It's just pockets, because that's the most important feature. Now here's the challenge that we're having. So with this design, what I wanted to do was make something that was adjustable, that could, you know, expand and contract with me. So the back system here I designed with lace. There's a plate back here that'll cover it, and it gives an extra inch or 2 depending on how it expands down. Now let's talk about theory meets body. Okay, so here she is, pretty cute. Now, there are a couple things I would change if I made this again. You're gonna watch me continue to adjust this top because the sleeves are not attached. If I made this again, I'd definitely build in some darts here, just to accommodate the shape of a bust. And it would help with it sitting flat. So here's the main issue. Let's pan down a minute. Ignore my garbage bins in the corner. So, here's where we have the challenge.
Really, I failed to account for my hips, so the skirt is flaring out and gaping at the back. I think the easiest way to fix this is going to be continuing the grommets down the skirt to close up the gap. So overall, the fix seemed to work. It's a smidge snug, which I am not good at, but I'll be honest, it's not my favorite project. But that's okay, not everybody nails it on the first try. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of whatever this is. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.